thank you guys for the support. We appreciate you liking, subscribing, sharing.
I think we came up with a topic. Last week you were in Forest City Fitness. I seem to put on their sweater today. I think you better get a free.
Should we get a sponsorship?
We should get a sponsorship.
Should you get a free gym membership?
I already owe money.
Don't tell the tax man.
Don't tell the tax man.
All right, let's get into it. What do we got?
All right, big week.
A lot of stuff to cover this
I'm
week.
excited.
It's a big
Super
episode.
excited. Do you want to talk about? There was literally no fights this weekend.
So the only fights I had this weekend was
Carl Frampton.
Yeah, a little ESPN boxing card. You had Frampton fighting a 10-rounder on the co-main event. Carl Frampton, former 2-division world champion.
Yeah.
Top 5 pound-for-pound guy a couple years ago. Has a win and a loss against Leo Santa Cruz. And, wow, he looked good.
Yeah.
He looked like his former self. He was doing vicious body work, and that sets up a...
Trilogy.
I wish I did. They're in the same weight class, but guess what? Leo Santa Cruz fights the PBC. So what does that mean? Apparently he's not a boxer because PBC doesn't... They're different. It's a different sport over there at PBC, so apparently. So no, we won't see the unification. But what we're going to see is a fight with WBO super featherweight champion Jermell Herring, who's one of Terrence Crawford's guys. But Buddy's 5'10" at 130 pounds.
Weight bully.
Weight bully.
Luis Pena.
What are we doing? Like 130 pounds, 5'10"? You should be fighting a super middleweight.
That's ridiculous.
At least 168.
You're a grown man. Put on some muscle.
It's pathetic. He's 34 years old. He's not a young man. And Carl Frampton's 5'5", so that's gonna be like Drago versus Rocky at the face-off, man.
I still don't believe that was a
Literally
heavyweight
gonna be like
fight.
this.
To this day, controversial.
Who?
Rocky versus
Oh,
Drago. That was not a heavyweight.
Bro, he's like
fight.
175.
Because Rocky was the greatest boxer of all time. Heads up.
We're not talking Marciano.
I've had people think, I'm like, who's your favorite boxer? And they're like, Rocky.
Balboa?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
I know you're a boxing fan. When?
Next.
All right. But we do have, a little thrown off because there was no fight. So where do we start? Do you want to start off with the big one?
No, we'll warm up to it.
The big one.
Yeah, sure.
Tito Ortiz versus Alberto Del Rio. I told him that's going to outdo some fights this weekend.
Man, I hope Del Rio comes out with his mask on like it's a pride fight or something.
Yeah.
It's a catch weight, right? 210. I think it's at 210 pounds.
Yeah, it's 210, which should be heavyweight.
And
really.
What's the what is the Combat Americas or something?
Yeah, Combate.
And have they had any professional events before?
Yeah, they've had a ton. They're a Mexican-based promotion. They're just trying to make it big, but stick to lucha.
So what's worse, this or Chuck versus Tito 3? Chuck versus Tito 3, right?
I would say this is more competitive, actually.
Really?
Yeah, Del Rio was not a horrible.
9-5.
Yeah, but
Fought with a mask on.
he got head kicked to death.
It's by Crow Cop. He got Crow Cop. Bro, it's not going to go past the first round, to be honest. Let's just call it what it is.
Who you got winning?
Tito, first round, smash.
Tito's going to be on a winning streak?
He's fighting...
Post 3-time retirement?
Bro, he's literally fighting guys that are next to the grave. This man is 42, and that's young for people that Tito to fight. That's a young guy for Tito to fight.
Tito's in good shape, too.
He's fighting a 42-year-old man.
That's true.
I don't care.
All right, we got some... I don't know where it's located. Ream versus...
Rosenstruck?
Yeah.
I think it's in Germany. I think it... No, is it a hometown event for Ream? Or is it Netherlands?
Yeah, Netherlands, that's it.
Yeah, it's a good fight. I'm excited for it. Rosenstruck looked great against Arlovsky, but who doesn't?
That's what they always feed, I remember when Nagano, he knocked out Arlovsky. It's like, this guy has no chin.
Hey, well, Ngannou beat Arlovsky and then beat Ream, and guess where he went? Title shot.
It's true.
So, Rosenstruck just beat Arlovsky.
I would love to see some Rosenstruck versus Nagano.
He's not a big heavyweight, though. How tall is he? Like 6'1"?
He's small, yeah.
He's thick, though. He's a thick kid with 3 C's.
But before we get to the prediction for the main card, we'll get to the prelims.
What do we got?
We got some... I actually like this fight. Thiago Alves versus Tim Means.
Thiago Alves is fighting again. Didn't he just fight?
And I don't... No, he pulled out of the fight, actually, not too long.
It's Tim Means.
Or he was supposed to fight Gunnar Nelson.
That's a heavy Bellator move right there.
I don't... It's going to be a slugfest, though.
I think Thiago gets a win.
Yeah, I think Thiago gets a knockout.
I think second round.
We got Cody Stamann versus Song Yadong.
Stampman?
Stamann.
Where? No. Okay, yeah.
You don't know who he is?
No.
Top 10 Bantamweight is decent.
Yadong. I feel like
I just love that name.
Strong.
Song Yadong.
to be honest, I have no idea.
Alright, I got it. Cody.
Give me the song.
The next fight actually bothers me a lot because I like both these girls.
Aspen Ladd, right?
Aspen Ladd versus Yanni Kunitskaya. Former Victa champ. Got knocked out by Cyborg when she was beating up all the bantamweights. But she's not bad on the eyes at all, so...
Man, Aspen Ladd kind of got chinsed out that last fight.
Yeah.
But that being said, it's better to be safe than sorry, especially because she's so young.
Mm-hmm.
She doesn't need to be taking that brain damage at 24 years of age.
No, she should get the win here.
I think she pulls it off. I thought she was going to beat GDR. I didn't think GDR was going to beat her. But
GDR is a weight bully, though. And then gives up her belt at higher weights.
yeah, GDR, you're not getting mentioned again on the show, GDR.
Until you're knocked out by Nunes.
And we're going to call you she who is not going to be named when you fight Nunes.
This might be a next for you, but we got Steph in the Skyscraper versus Ben Rothwell.
Next.
All right. Marina Rodriguez.
Pick a win.
All right. I'd go Ben Rothwell knockout.
Yeah, first.
I just want to see an interview, man.
No, I want to see Struve fall from 7 feet down, like Groot.
Travis Brown again.
Just bang, hit the canvas. Done.
We'll go to the main event.
Will he retire this time officially if he gets knocked out?
No.
No?
He's used to it by now.
It's not a bad card.
Overeem versus Rosenstruck.
I think Rosenstruck knocks him out in the first round.
I think Overeem will take it down right away.
Let's be honest right now. A fist bump, and Overeem's got CTE.
Yeah,
so like he's made of cardboard.
Yeah.
A heavy wind, and he's not making it to the fight.
Mm-hmm.
So no, Rosenstruck gets him out first round.
Overeem by second round TKO, ground and pound. All right, but that's about it for that.
I'm not mad at that card. It's not bad. It's on at night, right?
9 p.m.
All right. What do we got next?
First of all, I want to say we're looking for some sponsors.
Yeah, definitely.
So if you know anyone, send them our way.
Hey man, check out our Instagram, check out our Twitter. We got some decent pull.
Mm-hmm.
I get about 200 hits a day on the page with like a couple thousand interactions usually per day.
Yeah, it's going good.
It's not bad.
My tweets are getting up there.
You had a tweet with 400 retweets a couple days ago. CM Punk versus Floyd. People were sending me messages on Twitter that don't even follow you. On Instagram, like, yo, what is this, man? I'm like, I didn't send it, bro. That's not me. That's not me.
I know. I didn't even. I just did it as a joke.
That was so funny, man.
And then it hit off.
So,
It was just the right timing,
it was
I guess.
perfect timing.
And people thought it was serious. Some people said that CM Punk had a shot.
Yeah, no. No.
All right.
Next. On a serious note, we do have a fighter coming back, though.
And Blue Chew sponsor us. We want our packages looking good for all these people.
Girthy eggplants, if you know what I mean.
We got some AJ versus Ruiz.
Oh, so we're going there now?
We're going right now.
Wow, what a fight.
That's a good fight.
What do you think?
I think it's going to be really... I think...
No, actually, let's talk about the undercard first.
You mean some... Dylan White?
There's some Dylan White fighting Walk. Just like a big heavyweight.
Walk the jock, the cock.
He's going to get knocked out, but Dylan White doesn't look to be in good shape. Did you watch him in the open workouts at all today?
Well, he's off the roids, isn't he?
I guess, yeah. He failed the drug test. He also passed one, so I mean, it's hard to say.
He failed another one?
No, he failed one.
Oh, okay.
And then he passed one, like, the next week. So then, we got Dylan White versus Walk. I think that's not the co-main, that's the fight before. What do you think? Dylan White should eat him up.
Yeah, Dylan White. Knockout. Second round.
Yeah, second round? Oof, I don't know, that's early. And then after that, we got Povetkin's 40-year-old ass.
Oh, yeah. Shit, Povetkin comes back since, 2013, maybe?
No. He fought AJ in 2017, then he fought Huey Fury last year.
Did he win?
Yeah, he beat Fury. And then, that was this year. That was a few months ago.
Oh, wow.
And then...
He's just not an often fighter.
He fights like once a year, I'd say. But anyways, then we have, so Povetkin is taking on Michael Hunter in the co-main event.
Doesn't he eat like horses and shit?
Who?
Povetkin?
I don't know what he eats.
Oh my god, I'm not thinking about Povetkin. I'm thinking of the guy who fought Timothy Bradley.
Marquez.
No.
Ruslan Provodnikov.
Yeah, I thought he fought.
He eats a deer heart. He eats raw deer heart.
I'm getting him confused.
Jeez, man, you're making me lose my train of thought here.
Crap.
Povetkin versus Hunter.
Okay.
Co-main event. All heavyweight card. 4 fights.
It's nice.
That's a good fight.
Yeah.
I'm really liking the Hunter pick right now. I think he's a slight favorite. I'm thinking about parlaying Hunter with AJ. Mm-hmm. I think that's a good bet. I don't know what the odds are, but you definitely would get some decent money back on that. Mm-hmm. Have you ever watched Michael Hunter at all?
Not at all.
So his only losses against Usyk at cruiserweight. Not a bad loss. And he was winning the fight after 6 or 7 rounds, so he could fight his ass off. I'm pretty sure he's from Detroit, Michigan. I'm pulling for the Bounty Hunter. Could he have a better nickname?
No.
Shout out to the Mandalorian. We're going to start calling him the Mandalorian from now on.
Gotta catch up on that. Good show.
Man, it's nice. Main event time, I'm trying to say.
Alright. Ruiz versus Joshua, too.
The rematch.
Someone's getting paid off. Joshua wins.
Let's talk. Wait, what?
I guarantee Ruiz is getting paid to lose.
Why?
I just don't think they're going to risk Joshua's career when they could do a trilogy.
Well, man, like,
you know, if Ruiz is smart, he'd want to lose this fight.
Bro, he's getting $13 million guaranteed up front, regardless. So does he need? How much more does he need?
People are greedy. Okay, $13 million.
Josh is getting 85.
So if he lost and he was guaranteed a trilogy, you wouldn't think he'd take a drive? They come out to him. Imagine if you...
Bro, if he wins, he gets a unification fight with Wilder or Fury. It's not like he's getting a small fight if he wins.
So they say.
He's with PBC. Wilder's with PBC. So if Wilder beats Fury, which is a big if, Ruiz gets Fury. I mean, Ruiz gets Wilder next. They're both on the same network. They will make it happen. They'll have all the belts on one network. And then ESPN and DAZN. It's pretty much like if Ruiz wins this fight and Wilder beats Fury, the heavyweight division's in a bad place. Because you're going to... Except for PBC. Because ESPN will have no champion. DAZN will have no champion. And PBC's made it pretty clear they don't want to work with anybody else. Mm-hmm. They don't even acknowledge the WBO as a champion. They've taken that belt off of their radar. They're bringing in their own belt.
Are they?
Yeah, they're bringing in a PBC belt.
It's going to be called...
It looks like some Power Ranger thing. Like, it's a joke, man. It's bad. I for boxing's sake...
Where's the IBO?
The IBO is like that'd be like the 4th... Oh, sort of the 5th belt. Like, after all the other ones.
The contender belt.
Yeah. But, so, Fury Wilder is for the Ring Magazine and WBC and Lineal Championships. 3 legit things. Ruiz Joshua 2.
Is PBC going to be legit?
Hold that thought. So, Ruiz Joshua 2 for IBF, WBO, WBA. 3, they come together, unification. I'm about it. But PBC's got to work with other people. Now, make a pick. You really think that Ruiz got paid off to lose this?
No, I think Ruiz knocks him out in the same, probably 7th round.
You were confident in the first fight that Joshua was going to beat him.
I know. No, I thought Ruiz was going to win the first fight. Once they stepped in the ring.
Why do you say that?
Because Joshua didn't look the same right away.
Yeah, his demeanor was different. His hand was low. He was jabbing from his chest. He can't do that this fight. He can't. If he does that, he gets knocked out. He looks a little leaner. He came in. I think he's changed his plan. He's not lifting as many weights. He's training, hitting more pads, doing more sparring. I think Joshua's going to go through hell. It's going to be a tough 3, 4, 5 rounds. He might even get dropped again, but he gets it done. He'll recover if he gets dropped this time. He will get it done. He has to win by knockout. He has to. It's like Nate Diaz says, okay, Conor McGregor won a controversial decision. I killed him by choking him out. Like, in the street, you killed him. So a decision win doesn't equal a stoppage win. If Joshua stoppages Ruiz, they're tied. If he doesn't, in the streets, it's still 1-0 Ruiz.
I guess so. But you got to remember who got dropped first in that fight.
Ruiz.
Yeah, so
pretty bad too. It was a good shot.
He doesn't need to. He just doesn't need to go into a firefight and do. He went Cody Garbrandt. Is what happened.
Yeah, but I think that's because he knew he wasn't prepared properly for the fight. So he's like, I heard him. I have to get him out of here.
We'll see. Maybe he's smart this time.
Joshua gets it done. Late stoppage, round 8 or 9. He'll have another.
And it'll be a big win now if he gets it done.
And then he has the trilogy fight next.
But let's get to. We got some other things to talk about. I'm a little bit excited. Not going to bring out the tattoo.
Oh.
Ooh.
The return of who?
Conor McGregor.
The Notorious one is back, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank God.
After a year and 4 months or so.
How happy are you?
I'm so happy to come.
That's 14 months.
He is good for combat sports.
And I'm just saying, everyone's like, why is it at welterweight? I seen a pic of him, and he's looking thick. I don't know if you've seen his recent post in the gym.
No.
Looks like a bodybuilder.
Well, let's also not forget he's coming in off of a win, right? He beat up that guy in the pub.
Oh, yeah. So his motivation. He is coming off a boxing match, so...
I was joking, guys. Just don't get upset.
He's coming off a boxing match, so he's at least kind of stayed active.
Yeah, but it's an exhibition. It doesn't...
Yeah,
let's talk about that. So, announced January 18th, UFC 246, right?
16th.
January, whatever. UFC 246, right?
Mm-hmm.
Conor versus Cowboy. Proper 12 versus Budweiser.
Everyone was hating on Conor, saying nut huggers and all that stuff, and then all the haters I was seeing were like, man, this is good that he's back and stuff all. And they weren't.
It's great that he's back. But let's talk about why it's at 170. Why is it at 170, Brady?
I think he's looking thick, and people don't realize that it's a quick turnaround for him, and this is going to be easier weight.
So you don't think he can make 155?
Not in that short time.
I think it's at 170 because what's at 170 right now?
Jorge Masvidal.
The biggest name in the sport, not named Nate Diaz, not named Conor McGregor.
Mm.
The Nate Diaz fight's there, and guess where Nate Diaz fights? 170. Conor said he wants how many fights in 2020?
3. He wants Jorge, Nate, and Cerrone.
He wants Cerrone in January. 4 months later, he's gonna want probably the Masvidal. No,
I would say Nate.
Nate next, yeah, and then he's gonna want either a title shot or Jorge Masvidal. That's why he's at 170. He's coming for that BMF title. He knows that Khabib fight, it might happen, it might not, but if he's gonna have to go through hell to get to it. And those are 3. I'm not gonna say easy fights, but they're stylistically favorable fights.
I'm curious to see, I think he's going to be more motivated this time than he was with the Khabib fight.
Sorry, say that again?
I think Conor's going to be the most motivated for this fight.
He has to. If he loses, he hasn't won a fight since 2016.
I know, I'm just saying, you're going to see him back to his old self in this fight because he knows he has to, and I feel like his hunger is back now, where in the Khabib fight, I don't feel he knew he needed that.
Yeah, I mean, the Khabib fight, you can kind of put that aside. He hadn't fought in the cage for a while. It was his first loss in a long time in the UFC. Take away the Floyd Mayweather thing. Mm-hmm. But if he loses 2 in a row and hasn't won since 2016, and then you want to bring the Floyd thing into it as well, lost 3 in a row, that's a horrible look on the so-and-so baddest motherfucker on the planet. The biggest draw in combat sports. Honestly, where do you think? Do you think he still is the biggest draw in combat sports?
Absolutely.
You think he trumps Joshua? You think he trumps Canelo? You think he trumps Masvidal?
Yes.
I'm interested to see because Cowboy's a big name as well. Mm-hmm. Even though he's on hard times right now and the fight kind of isn't what it could have been.
But this is also his first pay-per-view on ESPN, so we're going to release... And we don't get release numbers anymore.
We're going to... Yeah, that's true. But with trends and whatnot, we'll have a good idea of how much of
Conor,
a star
I think, is the biggest star compared to all these fighters because he's local. Everyone knows him.
He's crossed over from fighting to pop culture. He's definitely a transcendent person.
Yeah. I think he gets done in the first round.
I don't think he goes past the first round either.
I don't think he knocks him out.
It's going to be bad. And let's say we're right. Let's say he does finish him in the first round. 3 losses in a row for Cowboy, then what? He's got to go back down to 155 for sure.
I think he could bump back though.
Or maybe he fights Lawler at 170 for another. They've done that once, but both those guys are coming off of a couple losses. They're both long in the tooth. And a loser leaves town match maybe.
Give him a top 10 lightweight. I mean, he's getting paid anyway.
Yeah. He might honestly retire after this. He's going to be making millions in this fight.
Yeah, I don't think. But he's there to fight. He doesn't care about money that much. So, it's good that he's back, and it'll be. I can't wait for the poster drop. Some of the posters that are being brought out are sick. You see the one with the bottle?
Yeah. Pretty big fight, actually.
Charlos versus Hogan.
PBC flew under the radar, so that's the main event. I'm honestly more interested in the co-main event.
Eubank versus Kurobov?
So Chris Eubank Jr. is coming back down to middleweight from super middleweight in his U.S. debut versus Matt Korobov, which you guys might remember fought Jermall Charlo last Christmas.
Jermall, not
the older,
Jermall.
big brother Charlo. And what I thought he won. In a hell of a fight. I'm not mad. Like I had it 7 rounds to 5-ish, so it's close, but I thought he won the fight. So you have Korobov versus Eubank. That's a hell of a fight. I'm still I don't know who I have winning that right now. We'll have to
think on it a little bit.
I'm gonna make a pick for you guys because that's what we do. We make picks.
Eubank. I got Eubank.
I'm gonna take Korobov.
All right.
Put
some money on that.
And then in the main event,
Charlo versus Hulk Hogan. Hogan. What?
I think it's Dennis Hogan, but
Ooh.
it doesn't matter. Hulkmania is getting knocked out. That's what's happening.
By Charlo.
And the whole point of this is to bring the Eubank over for a U.S. debut to build up another contender for PBC because they have no middleweights for Charlo to fight. Just kind of like every other division. You know what it is. Like, PBC only fights with their guys. That's what it comes down to. So they want to have Eubank fight Charlo if he gets past Korobov, which I don't think is going to happen.
Absolutely. Want to get to fight announcements, and we're going to do some answers. We're going to start doing these every week.
Okay.
Questions for you guys that you ask us, and we answer for you.
If you guys like it, then we'll keep it going.
Sponsor us. Rockstar.
What do we got?
All right, we got some announcements. We got Usyk versus Chisora.
So it's not official yet. It looks like it's going to be done for February. Amazing fight. Did we not talk about this a couple weeks ago?
An actual heavyweight that hits hard was going to beat Usyk.
I can't see how Usyk can win that fight.
Yeah.
I can't see it. Like, okay, yeah, he jabs, yeah, he moves well, he's southpaw, he's awkward. He's a little bit taller.
But he goes like this.
A little taller than Chisora, but what does Chisora do? He cuts the ring off. He hunts you down and he throws bombs. If you can't punch, a guy like Chisora will get to you. He got to David Haye, but David Haye has that equalizer. David Haye finished him. It's going to be a tough fight for Usyk. I don't see... I think right now the odds have been released 5-1.
Let's bet some money.
I'm going to have to put some money up on that.
Might as well put $100. Or $10 will get you some...
$10 will get you 50 back.
Might put 20.
Big.
Why not?
Math isn't computing right now.
Throw up some comments below who the best betting websites you use. I'm looking to try out some new ones.
I like Bodog.
I haven't... It's hard to use on your phone. It's easier on the laptop.
Yeah, I use it on my laptop.
But we also got some John Block. I like this fight. John Blachowicz versus Corey Anderson.
It's a rematch.
Is it actually?
Yeah, they fought before. I look it up real quick. I'm pretty sure.
I know. Oh, yes, you're right. And Corey Anderson won.
Yes, Corey Anderson beat him.
I do have Corey Anderson.
I think Corey Anderson beats him again.
Ground and pound this time, second round. But
I mean, when I look at Corey Anderson, I don't think of a seek and destroy type fighter. What he just did was ridiculous. But again, we both called that. We both said Johnny Walker was getting too much hype. He's fighting a real guy who's beat real fighters. I'm going with what we know, the known commodity. Corey Anderson, I think, gets it done.
I should have put money on that fight.
It was good odds, too.
I knew he'd destroy him. We both called it. We're like, he has no chance.
I think he wrestle fucks Jan Blachowicz.
I think he ground and pounds him second
Yeah,
round. I think Corey Anderson has a chip on his shoulder.
Man, outside of John Jones, he's my favorite fighter in the division right now.
I think he's the toughest fight for John Jones.
I don't. Thiago Santos is a bad man.
I think Corey would beat Thiago.
Oof, sign me up for that.
That would be a good fight.
Sign me up for that.
I think it's weird how Thiago's big now.
He's a stud, man. He's a hell of a fighter.
At light heavyweight, not at middleweight.
And he's got a hammer on his chest, okay?
The Thor.
What's worse, that or Brock Lesnar's sword?
Oh my god.
I think the sword.
We got Dos Anjos versus Chiesa, and I love this fight actually because I think
Chiesa gets it done.
I think Dos Anjos is going to kill him.
Really? It's going to be a grappling match.
Like Corey Anderson said, there's levels to this game. There's world champion levels, and then there's...
Well, Corey Anderson's not world champion level. He's never fought for a championship in his life.
Dos Anjos, you mean?
You just said Corey Anderson said there's levels to this.
No, we're talking about Dos Anjos versus Chiesa.
I understand, but for Corey Anderson to make that statement, he has to fight for a championship to say he's a championship level fighter. He's never fought for a championship.
Fine, I mean top 5 to top 14.
Okay.
But
RDA is a world championship caliber fighter. Yes, we know that.
And he's an all-time great.
Yeah, okay. He
has amazing wins.
He's got an up and down record, but yeah, okay, I'll give it to him. USADA era kind of came down to earth a little bit.
But then he destroyed Robbie after.
It's true.
Dos Santos, I think, just beats him.
I got Chiesa, man. He's looked great.
He's thick.
Chiesa's looked good at welterweight.
Yeah, he's a big boy.
But
then he beat Condit. And that's my favorite fighter, so no shout out to Condit.
Yeah. I don't know, good fight.
Who was supposed to be fighting this week.
Was he?
Yeah, he's supposed to be fighting.
Good questions. Let's go.
First one by Real Ruiz.
New segment.
Why is Brady an F-tard? Would you like to answer this?
I mean, I can answer if you'd like me to.
No, that's okay. We're going to skip you because you're obviously not.
Because you're irrelevant.
You're irrelevant.
You bleep.
I think I'm pretty good.
Next.
5 knuckle shuffle. We got talked by Irish Mag Guy. Or Irish MMA Guy.
Jesus.
I'm sorry. As you know from the show, I'm horrible at pronouncing things. Top 3 fights you look forward to 2020. I got Conor and Cerrone, John Jones versus Reyes, and Khabib versus Tony.
Okay.
Which is official this week too.
Yeah.
By the way, we forgot to talk about that.
We talked about it last week.
It was. Did we?
Yeah, we talked about it last week.
We're on par.
I got number 1, Wilder Fury 2. Number 2, Khabib versus Ferguson. And 3, I don't know yet. I can't because there hasn't been a ton of fights announced. So at this point in time, I would say probably Cowboy versus Conor. But if Usyk versus Chisora gets announced, which I think it's going to in the next couple of days, that definitely will be the third fight I'm looking forward to. Not because I'm not excited for Conor's return, it's because I almost know how that fight's going to go. Like, I don't care to see Cowboy get smashed. I love Cowboy. I don't want to see him get smashed like that.
Yeah.
All right. Good question. Next.
From MMA Loop. We got what's the most memorable moment in MMA history. This one I don't know fits to myself of what I remember from MMA or like what is. Probably wouldn't talk. But I'm going to answer that
personally.
What is my personal?
Yeah.
It would be probably when Frankie Edgar beat Gray Maynard, and that's because Frankie was my favorite fighter, and it just a great fight, great trilogy, and I remember that's the first time I like. I don't know. It always stuck in my mind for some reason. Him knocking out Gray Maynard. So
okay, so I'm gonna have 2 answers. I'm gonna answer one for as an MMA fan, what I think is the biggest moment, and one as a casual person on the outside looking in on what is a huge moment for the sport.
Then I will give you my other one. Then
all right.
I think honestly was the double champ Conor. It was just a big moment.
That was my moment. So I think as an MMA fan, Conor's double championship moment is definitely the biggest moment we've had so far. Because yes, it's been done since, and some have been more impressive than his. Like DC went up to heavyweight. That's ridiculous. Double champ at heavyweight, insane. But Conor was the first one to do it in the UFC. He coined the term. Now champ is a thing because of Conor McGregor. We had people trying to go down a weight trying to do it. TJ Dillashaw didn't get it done. We have Amanda Nunes trying to be champ. We have Henry Cejudo calling himself 3C when he wears a little gold chain. Like, bro, it's a different sport. It doesn't matter. But to be fair, Dan Henderson is the original champ.
That's true.
Let's keep it real now. And then as a outside moment, like as a casual moment
for yourself.
Yeah, Conor McGregor throwing the dolly at the bus, 100%. That will never be forgotten. That's bigger than anything that's ever happened. It made huge news channels. People were covering that. TMZ. People that don't even have anything to do with fighting.
They're going to call us Conor not huggers. But the fact is, you got to give the man his due.
That's like if we're talking about boxing, Mayweather Pacquiao is the biggest moment because
Conor Mayweather.
Yeah, but I think Mayweather Pacquiao is a little bit bigger and it's more boxing related, so I would go Mayweather Pacquiao. But Floyd Mayweather is boxing. Muhammad Ali is boxing. Those are the 2 names you think of when you think of boxing, in my opinion.
So you're going to say in the future Conor McGregor was MMA? It's possible.
He has to win more. He's the biggest entity. He's not the best fighter. Those 2, Ali and Floyd, were the biggest entities and the best fighters, so it's different. But that being said, Conor McGregor tried his hat in a different sport. So you got to give him respect for that.
Absolutely. Next question. That was from the MMA Loop, right?
Yep.
All right, we got
Hussein Yassin. Name 3 things that you would teach yourself when you were younger. Are we talking fight related, or are we talking anything? I'm gonna say anything.
Anything. Get to know us a little bit.
Save more money. Be better with my finances. Start investing in things when I'm younger. I don't know. What else?
Well, mine would be, first of all, never get a credit card. That would be huge.
Don't drink pop.
And pop with Pop Rock. That shit kills you.
Well, that's just not smart.
No, I'd be better, probably have a kid at an older age, even though I don't work out my kids. And concentrate more on school, because I didn't have really a chance to concentrate on school.
And my other one would be, so I got two, probably, I don't know, go to the gym more often, I don't know, or earlier when I...
Have a six-pack 24/8?
I don't know, man. I don't even know. Yeah, that's a good question, though, but that's hard.
Make a better friends, because the ones you have are a piece of shit.
Okay, speak for yourself.
All right. We got Yasir Ayman. If DC beats convincingly Stipe in the trilogy fight, where does he fit in overall GOAT? He's already top 5, and I don't think that changes.
If he loses, it changes.
Do you think so?
100%.
Why?
Because this trilogy's huge.
I think he's already cemented overall top 5.
If he wins, if he beats Stipe, he still could be the greatest heavyweight in UFC history.
Mm-hmm.
2-time heavyweight champion. There's only one other in UFC history. That's Cain Velasquez.
Mm-hmm. No, Randy Couture.
Okay, I guess if you want to bring Randy into the conversation, you're right. Technically, you're right.
Tim Silver. No, I'm just kidding.
But he never defended the belt, though. That's the thing.
That's true.
But he was Strikeforce champion, and that means something.
Mm-hmm.
He was a long-reigning 2-time light heavyweight champion. That means something. If he wins this, I think he is the greatest heavyweight champion in UFC history. Probably MMA. But I'll have to think about that more after the fight happens.
I still think he's top 5 regardless.
But we're talking greatest of all time, not just heavyweight, right? Like pound for pound, like everybody?
I'm pretty sure it's top 5 GOAT, so let me just double check these. Where does he rank in overall?
So heavyweight
I'm just
has
saying top 5.
Okay, over all weight classes, he's top 5. If he loses, he could fall out of that, I think.
I know. Yeah, I still think he's cemented.
Okay. There's a couple other questions.
Aiden J. Anderson. Who does Ortiz fight if he doesn't retire? If he loses, you lost, go away. Go get Jenna Jameson back, because you should not lose to Del Rio.
What are you talking about? No, he's talking about Luis Ortiz.
Oh, not T.
Jeez. Oh, go get Jenna Jameson back. Oh my god. Okay, next. Who do you got?
This is the last question, but we're going to answer this. Who does Luis Ortiz fight if he doesn't retire?
I think he fights Dylan White. If Dylan White wins this weekend.
If the Chisora fight doesn't make up, I'll give him Usyk.
Usyk Ortiz?
Yeah.
That's another good fight. I like that one. That would be a little bit boring because they're both really technical boxers.
But one shot.
Ortiz could end it.
And end it. Yeah. So, but that's what I think. I would love to see that.
I would like to see him fight White, if not Usyk. I like both of those fights.
Absolutely.
Oh man, I got something in my eye. Shit.
All right, and that's it for the end of the day.
Anything else?
No.
Anything you want to tell the people?
Joanna and Weili Zhang.
Hey, where's that going down?
248.
And is it
April?
It's official?
It's official.
Do they have a location?
April's. I don't remember the location off the top of my head.
All right, that's a good fight. I like that.